So I'm Russell Rivera, president and founder of Voice Wealth Management, and welcome back to our Instavlog series. I know it's been a long time since we've done one, and we've been doing a lot of stuff with Discuss with Russ and some of the other videos that we've done. But with the actions that have taken place over recent weeks in the market, I figured it was time that I had to get back out here and sort of say a direct message to everyone. So Warren Buffett once famously said, "Be greedy when others are fearful. Be fearful when others are greedy." It's an old axiom that gets used in the market all the time, and trying to help people kind of think about when an inflection point, a major turn in sentiment, the direction of the market is supposed to come. Well, you know what? It seems now that we've hit quite a bit of greed. We've had the market go up quite a bit over the last 10, 11 months. Um, we've had obviously what's been going on with some of these smaller stocks and short squeezes happening in the last couple of weeks. And we're now at the point where I am seeing a lot of greed that usually portends that some sort of change will come. I'm going to be releasing two written blogs in association with this video that lay out kind of my thinking. But the fact is things in the market have been very good, and a lot of people have done very, very well, despite what has been a down economy naturally because of the pandemic, because the market is a forward-looking mechanism and is looking forward to the vaccines that are out there and to everything opening back up again. And we've had a lot of cash that has come from the government and other places. And realistically, if you look at some of my old articles, I lay out the case for why the market's done well, even though the economy hasn't been doing quite as well, because really the market is one of the few places that money can go when you can't go to cultural events or throw parties or go to a bar. So, that's kind of where we are. And it seems like it's hitting its apex with the events of the last couple of weeks. And so for me, my alarm bells are sitting there and saying you should be quite cautious at this point. That doesn't mean sell everything. That's not the way these things work. And for people who are true investors and truly investing for the long term, that's not how this works either. Um, but there are a couple of things you can do wherever you might be. One, take a look at your portfolio and make sure it matches the risk you want to take on. Some portfolios with the dramatic swings we've had over the last year are much riskier now than they were last time you looked. And so taking a look at that would be probably in your best interest, and that um, making sure that your portfolio is where you want it to be, is at the risk level you want it to be, will probably be better for your long-term financial health. Second is to stress test your portfolio. So if you're working with somebody, take a look at what you know your what make sure you can still hit your long-term objectives if your portfolio takes a significant hit. When we're talking a significant hit, not correction stage, but certainly bear market phase. And that's usually considered by most market pros to be 20%. I would look at that, and I would look at larger numbers as well. Just because it might go peak to trough a certain large number, like in 2008, that number was 60%. Doesn't mean that you can't be doing the right things, putting money to work appropriately along the way, and then you're going to be getting more bang for your buck later. But nonetheless, you want to just make sure that if something does happen in the near term, that you'll be able to still beat all your objectives, even if something like that occurs. And of course, finally, is actually check on your objectives. If you have an objective that's going to take place in the next 3 to 5 years, you should de-risk that money, right? So if it's currently in riskier assets, you probably want to take it out of there if you're going to need it in the next 3 to 5 years, because we don't know. That's always been our general thought. But in a time of extreme greed, it might be appropriate to be a little bit more fearful at this point. So that's it for now. And of course, you can read the accompanying blogs and visit our YouTube channel for other videos, including the Discuss with Russ series. So thanks a lot, and we will see you next time.